Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode of Adamu Plays Timber and Stone. I come back at a harrowing time because apparently there is a wolf pack descending down upon our good old friend Humphrey. H. Humphrey. I believe the H stands for Harold. I forget. But he's got a bunch of wolves on him, which I haven't even seen wolves in a while. So I have him running back to the gates, and I have charge set on these guys. So hopefully he'll escape danger. I don't know though. So we'll just have to watch, and hopefully he can just stay one step ahead of these wolves. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Oh wow. Yeah, take that, wolves. Suck it. Woo! That was close. I'm not entirely sure what Humphrey was doing out there even. I suppose we're doing something on the wall. I'm not sure what though. I was digging out the wall here, or some of the stone in the wall, to put in the wall behind it, and I realized that there's actually a space here where there wasn't a wall at all. I don't know if you can really see that, but maybe that's what he was going there to do, although I don't know why he wouldn't do that from the inside. Or maybe it's because he was trying to reach this thing here or something. I'm not really sure. Sometimes they go to like weird places trying to reach a storage bin that's like really far out for some reason. Like they won't go to one that's closer or more convenient to get to. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. It's just, I guess, a weird pathing thing that happens sometimes. But anyway, I just wanted to put that on the record in case something bad happened. But it looks like it worked out alright. So I will see you guys in the morning. Alright guys, I'm back in the morning. I was just out here clear cutting some trees. When I saw that this dead body here, Neville Lacombe, I have no idea who this is. I guess it was a traveler who came in and got killed by a couple skeletons or something, and maybe he managed to take them out. A couple of these guys out somehow. I'm not entirely sure, but poor Lacombe. Neville Lacombe, huh? Poor Neville. Dang. Nope. I mean, I have no, I didn't know this guy, so he wasn't a villager yet, so I'm not really sure what happened. There's like a lot of dead skeletons here I don't remember killing. Or maybe I just killed them a while ago. I don't know. It's weird. How strange. Alright then. So I did clear cut some trees, and I was having a hard time getting saplings to put these trees in, but once I started clear cutting, they started filling in. So I'm thinking maybe you only get a sapling from a tree if you clear cut it, not if you just chop down the stump, which makes sense, I guess. Which basically means you only have like a finite number of trees, like whatever number of trees you started out with. So if you're in a map that doesn't have a lot of trees, you're pretty much going to be starved for trees the whole time, I guess. I'm not really sure how that works. But we have been doing some work on the wall here. And I've built up the insides onto a good bit, and I think I'm going to leave like a little sort of ledge here, just I guess to break it up so it's not completely flat, and I guess maybe, I don't know, it just kind of makes sense to me that there would be like a little wall and then another thing to stand on. I also might do crenellations. I don't know if I really want to do crenellations across the whole thing, or if I'm going to have like a little ledge that sticks over. I'm not really 100% on that one. I think I need to sleep on that one a little bit longer. But the wall is coming along pretty nicely. No, not umber brick. Great stone. Great stone. Great Scott. And yeah, starting to look pretty good. I think so. I think. And let's build a little bit up along this side. I'm wanting to make the wall taller in parts as well. It seems kind of short in certain parts. I just want to make it just a little bit taller. Although the only thing that really climbs are spiders, and spiders really aren't a big deal. In fact, I have not seen any spiders in a long time either. I'm not sure if they're like congregating somewhere on the map somewhere. I'm not sure what's up with that. Oh well, I'm sure nothing bad could possibly come from that. Yep, nothing bad at all. Actually, do I want great stone right here with this other wall? I'm not sure. I don't think I do actually. So let's get rid of that and put in some castle brick, because this is where one of our future castles is going to be. But I would like a little extra something here. So let's put in some castle brick. Why don't we? Just a little bit here and a little bit here. Let's not quite build this up quite so much just yet, actually. Now let's go back to Great Stone. Just laying this out. Don't want anyone getting stuck, so I'm just doing a layer at a time. I don't suppose I really have to do it like that, but I'm going to do it like that anyway. Just something less for me to worry about, I suppose. I guess it's okay to dig out underneath the... Ooh, not right there. Dig this dirt out here and replace that with stone. Make sure the wall goes all the way down. Or doesn't... So there's not like... Whatever. I don't know. Just an aesthetic thing, I guess. Actually, once I put it in a wall, you're not even going to see that. But whatever. Peace of mind. It's all about peace of mind. So, me just being a little anal, I guess. I say anal as in, you know, being really picky about something, as opposed to saying like, oh, it's my OCD or something. It actually is kind of I suppose, a bugaboo of mine when people like are being finicky or nitpicky about something, about, you know, like things have to be like neat or straight or orderly, and they go, oh, it's my OCD. It's like, no, that's not OCD. Alright, OCD is a very serious mental condition that ruins lives. And unless it's so bad that your life is being ruined by it, you don't have OCD. Alright, this is kind of... I always feel like it's insulting to people who actually have that condition. It's certainly nothing you would ever want to have. You know, but it's normal. It's perfectly normal to want things to be neat and nice looking. Like, that's just a matter of like aesthetics and, you know, again, peace of mind. Man, this camera's messed up. I don't know how this camera gets so messed up. You gotta like go to full control and then back to fixed RTS to fix it, because it loses like its focus or something. Not really sure. But yeah, but anyway, going back to what I was saying. Nobody like ever brings up like another illness to explain like quirky behavior, or like just some to justify. Where's this path going? It's like the path just goes in here for some reason. It's kind of weird. You know? Like, no one's like... Anyway, no one's ever like, oh, I gotta make sure these things lined up, my cancer's kicking in, or anything like that. It's just a weird thing, you know? Oh, I like to tuck my shirt in. It's my, you know, it's my IBM kicking in. Like, what? Like, anyway, it's just a thing. It's just a weird thing that I wish people wouldn't do. Not that anyone's going to listen to me anyway. But whatever. My little rants about that. Alrighty. More great stone. Over here. And over here. And then I'll put this side. Over here and over here. Gotta build that wall. Because, you know, things are out there trying to murder us and, like, wear our skin as hats or something. Oh no. Oh no. Mistakes have been made. There we go. All good. So, I've been watching Game of Thrones lately. And, you know, I've known a lot of people... a lot of people are kind of like complaining about the season so far. I don't know. I kind of like it. I'm a big fan of the series, and I'm a really big fan of the a really big fan of the books. I'm a really big fan. No, I wish. I'm not. Hey, there's some copper right there. And people complain because, you know, it doesn't match up with sort of their expectations. But like, what do people really? I'm really curious about that. When when someone makes a show based on a beloved book or something like that, you know, we all like different things from that book, and different people will, you know, different things will mean different things to them, right? And certain parts will seem like certain aspects might seem important to one person, not seem important to another person. And what one person wants out of the books be made into a TV show might not be what somebody else wants, and no one's going to ever agree on it. But so do people who have expectations. You honestly expect people making the show to know exactly what you want and exactly what, you know, they're going to be able to see. Like, how do you honestly expect that to be a thing that they're going to do? I certainly don't. And so, you know, when I knew they were making a series about it, I knew it wasn't going to match up with my, you know, with whatever I wanted from the books. And in many regards, I think they've exceeded my expectations. But then they haven't in other ways. Like, you know, they've left certain characters out that I kind of wish were in there, but then they left other characters out that I understand why they didn't do that. And then there were times where they added characters. I didn't really understand why they added characters, because the characters were never in the books. Oh, I'm thinking like Roz. Like Roz, I think she's in the books like one time. She's mentioned in passing, and they suddenly decided to make like this big character out of her, and she was in it for a number of episodes. And I mean, I like the actress and all, but I just never understood why, with all the plethora of characters they had, why they would add her when she really wasn't needed. I felt it's kind of like a distraction, really. You know, time they could have spent on a different character, but she died a while ago. And I think a lot of people are having problems with this season is because, not that they're introducing characters, but that they're eliminating characters like crazy. Like, they are just knocking characters out left and right. And I think that's in part because they're, I've read that what they're trying to do is because it is a TV show and they only have so much time, you know, per episode, and only so many episodes per season, that they've been trying to sort of whittle down the number of characters they have and eliminate the cast, so it's just easier to manage, you know, sort of from like a storyline point of view as well, which I can completely understand. But what that means is a lot of characters that were beloved, and I think we know, anyone who's seen the TV shows kind of knows what I'm talking about. Beloved characters getting killed off, and it's a shame, and that's upsets some people, but at the same time, it's Game of Thrones. Characters die, and that's what kind of makes that show sort of work. That's what kind of makes it special, is the fact that you actually are concerned for these characters, because this could be the last time you see them in the show. This could be, it for them. And so that adds so that means that, death is a real thing, and that means the danger is really felt. Like, you can feel the danger because it's there. It's real. In a, sort of not real sense, because it's all made up anyway. But you know what I mean. I think y'all know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure, I'm not entirely sure I know what I mean. No, I know what I mean. But you know what I mean? You mean? You know what I mean? Anyway, it's my Game of Thrones rant. But no, I like the season so far, and it's kind of weird because they've bypassed the books in some regards, but then a couple episodes it seemed like they were actually going back to what was in the books that they had previously skipped, like the whole bit with the like Theon and his sister with their uncle, with the secession of the king and everything like that. So, which I guess that might be something with spoiler. There's a new pirate king. But yeah, which I kind of liked. I kind of liked what they did with it. I thought they did that well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with that. Yeah. And I realize it's like night here still. I meant to skip the night. Well, I think I'm going to call it an episode here. Thank you guys for watching so much. This wall's coming on nicely. I do need to finish the top of this. I keep expecting them to do the scaffolding bit here. I don't know if they can reach this, though. We'll have to sort of figure something out about that. But anyway, this has been Adamu. This has been Timberstone. I am Adamu. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.